Anybody in here want to raise their hand and go, selfish is good? No, of course not. You wouldn't do that. But there are times when the situation demands of us to at least be interested in our own self-interest, self-preservation, right? Here's the best example I can give you. Flying on an airplane. Before you take off, what's the last thing they do? Safety brief. Right, okay, so you know where I'm going with this, right? Safety brief. They go, oh, here's this seatbelt. Looks like it came out of a '63 Ford Falcon. Most of you ain't old enough to know what that looks like, so I'm going to show you how you connect it, disconnect it. If we go down over water, you got this life vest. Here's how you put it on. Don't inflate it until you get out of the airplane. And then finally, in the unlikely event we lose cabin pressure, this yellow cup will fall out of the ceiling. Then what do they tell you to do?
Take your mask off.
Yeah, they tell you that now. Take your mask off, right? Thank God we're still not traveling with those things on. Unless it's your choice, which is fine. What do they tell you to do? Put yours on first. Now I ask you, is that a selfish act?
No.
Why not?
You can't take care of somebody else unless you can take
Yeah, you see, you're getting ahead of yourself. Right? You're rationalizing it because there's goodness that comes out of it. But in that moment, it is in fact at least self-interested, if not selfish, that you put your mask on first, and here's why. When they're demonstrating that thing to you and they're still on the ground, nothing's happening. Everything's calm, cool, collected. That yellow cup actually comes out of the ceiling, bad things are happening. There's probably a hole in the airplane someplace. If you didn't fasten your '63 Ford Falcon seatbelt, you might have gone out the hole. You've at least hit your head on the ceiling. And that cup, it ain't just hanging there. It's flying all over the place. People are screaming, losing their minds. Seconds count. Hypoxia. If you don't put your mask on first, you're of no good to anybody, right? So put your mask on first. Cannot apply judgment to any of these things out of context. Situation demands.